Right now, you may have noticed a lack of lettuce at the grocery store or fast food chain. What the Wisconsin Grocers Association is saying about that shortage. Also, a Fort Atkinson woman gets life in prison for killing her grandmother and setting fire to the house. And later, a 10-year-old boy now being charged as an adult after shooting and killing his mother. What police say led to that shooting. You're watching News 3 Now at 6. Expect to pay a lot more for your dinner salad or sandwich topping this month. Lettuce prices have risen sharply in one of many supply chain issues for grocers. Our Catherine Merck spoke with stores in our area about the dramatic price increase and what you can do to make sure you get it checked off your grocery list.
It's been a challenge throughout the store.
A lettuce shortage is just the tip of the iceberg for Capitol Center Market.
What we are experiencing are prices that we have never seen before.
According to a recent Restaurant Business Online report, the average box of iceberg lettuce was at $67 at the end of October, compared with $14 during the same period back in 2019. That's a nearly 400% price increase in those 3 years alone.
Grocers and, by extension, their customers have been dealing with this for well over a year.
Brennan Scholes with the Wisconsin Grocers Association says there's lots of reasons this is going on.
One of a myriad reasons, whether it's a food safety issue, a supply issue, they couldn't manufacture something that day, it's not going to be there.
Capitol Center Market says there are ways their store and their customers can still get their produce.
Everybody's kind of working in unison to try and make sure you could fill the shelves so they look like this.
If you see something that's a good deal and you normally use it, maybe pick up two of them so that your inventory at home is a little bit longer to last.
So even though it could be difficult to find the key ingredient for your salad or sandwich, it's the hope that maybe this issue could create a greener lifestyle for shoppers.
If anything, the pandemic taught people to be flexible, to be resilient, to be patient, to think through. It taught them how to maybe be better shoppers.
So if you only need a small amount of lettuce, you can invest less money, and then you'll probably have less waste at your house.
Reporting in Madison, I'm Catherine Merck with News 3 Now.
Time now to check your certified most accurate forecast. Here's Chief Meteorologist Gary Canalti. Gary?
Well, skies are clear to partly cloudy, but the temperatures aren't going to fall very much tonight because winds are starting to pick up out of the south, and that'll lead to a milder day tomorrow. Time-lapse from the Platteville-Quimby Radio Sky Cam shows hazy sunshine for the morning and then lots of sunshine for the afternoon. A few more clouds came in, but we probably won't see the thicker clouds arrive until tomorrow afternoon. Right now, Wisconsin free of precipitation. High temperatures today, lower 30s across much of the state. Janesville hit 36, but Madison only reached 33, 34 in Monroe, and 34 in Platteville. Right now, temperatures have dropped into the lower to middle 30s. Madison's still at 33, but it's 31 at the Baraboo Dells Airport and 28 in Waukesha already. Across Dane County, we're seeing a temperature of 33 degrees in Perry, 33 in Cross Plains, and also 33 degrees in Wanakee. You factor in the winds, though, and those temperatures drop by about 10 to 15 degrees. So it is brisk out here, but not as cold as yesterday. Otherwise, look for skies to be clear to partly cloudy this evening. Temperatures will hold nearly steady right around 30 degrees. It'll be breezy as well, so that will add a little bit to the chill. I'll take a look at how warm it'll get tomorrow and then how cold it'll get on Saturday in just a few minutes.
Gary, thank you. We are learning new details about the man wanted for allegedly shooting another person on State Street this week. According to police, Lamar Jefferson was arrested earlier on a disorderly conduct citation after he told police he wanted to kill someone. Court documents say Jefferson was arrested last Tuesday, a week before the shooting. At the time, he had gone up to an officer and started yelling that someone had punched him, that he knew who did it, and that he wanted to kill that person. Right now, police are actively searching for the 40-year-old. A Fort Atkinson woman who killed her grandmother and set fire to the home with her body inside, sentenced to life in prison this afternoon. Elizabeth Durkee pleaded guilty to a pair of charges in this case. In exchange for those guilty pleas on the first-degree homicide and arson charges filed against Durkee, prosecutors dismissed 2 other charges, mutilating a corpse and strangulation and suffocation. Durkee was arrested in June of last year, just days after emergency crews responded to that fire in Fort Atkinson. When crews arrived, they found a woman dead inside. While a first-degree homicide charge in Wisconsin carries a mandatory life sentence, Durkee will be eligible to request extended supervision after serving 22 years. Now to a disturbing story from Milwaukee. Authorities charging a 10-year-old boy as an adult with first-degree homicide in his mother's shooting death. According to detectives, the boy said he got the gun because he was mad at his mother for waking him up at 6 in the morning and that she would not allow him to order a virtual reality headset from Amazon. Police say the boy told them he got the gun by taking his mom's keys to the gun safe. He says he wanted to shoot the wall just to scare her, but she walked in front of him. This morning, Milwaukee Mayor Cavalier Johnson talked about the charges.
Anytime there's violence that happens in Milwaukee, whether it's committed by somebody who's 10 years old or much older than that, that gives me pause. I don't want to see anybody hurt or lose their lives in the city.
Family told police the boy had, quote, rage issues all his life. Since the boy's been charged as an adult, he faces up to 60 years in prison if found guilty. His bond set at $50,000. He's scheduled to return to court on December 7th. A major drug bust made in central Wisconsin, a multi-jurisdictional investigation in and around Fond du Lac County resulted in a $1 million methamphetamine ring. The multi-state conspiracy charges have been filed against 10 individuals, 7 of whom are being held on a cash bond, 3 of whom are on warrant status and remain at large. Fond du Lac DA Eric Toney says the allegations involve distribution of over 100 pounds of meth and early stages of fentanyl distribution in Fond du Lac County.
The fentanyl that had been seized was enough to kill every resident in Fond du Lac County, as well as thousands more, with a population of approximately 104,000 people.
More than 3 pounds of meth and 280 grams of fentanyl were seized during the investigation. A skateboarder injured Tuesday night after they were hit by a car. It happened near Vilas Park. Now, according to police, the 19-year-old skateboarder was going down a hill on Vilas Avenue towards South Randall and was unable to slow down at that intersection. The driver, who was approaching the intersection, was reportedly unable to stop in time. The driver then took the skateboarder to a local hospital. The skateboarder was later issued a citation. Meanwhile, a pedestrian was also ticketed after they were hit by a car. This one happened near Easttown Mall yesterday about 5 in the evening. The 39-year-old man suffered minor injuries but was ticketed after police found he tried running across the road while the driver of the car was moving slowly. That man cited for sudden pedestrian movement. And a car in the Wisconsin River sends a 50-year-old Minnesota man to the hospital. Check out the video here. He was westbound on Highway 12 towards Sauk City when the vehicle left the road, hit a sign, and crashed into the water. The driver was able to escape the SUV and was helped to shore by first responders and then taken to the hospital to be treated for serious but non-life-threatening injuries. The cause of the crash has not yet been released. More road closures are planned this week for the so-called Hairball intersection in downtown Madison. One lane along northbound John Nolan Drive and southbound Blair Street will be closed starting today through tomorrow afternoon. Only one lane in each direction will be closed so drivers can still travel in either direction, but trips may take slightly longer. The entire project set to be complete by fall of next year. This Saturday, you're encouraged to wear your favorite baseball jersey in honor of Jackson Sparks. Sparks was the little boy killed in the Waukesha Christmas parade attack last year. The Jerseys for Jackson hashtag went viral with people around the country, including several Major League Baseball players. On December 3rd, all you have to do is put on a jersey and post a picture with the hashtag Jerseys for Jackson. Many students are planning to wear their jerseys tomorrow to school since December 3rd is Saturday, while others will wear them on Sunday, December 4th during this year's Waukesha Christmas Parade. After the break, got a good guess as to when Lake Mendota will freeze over. Could win you some serious money. Plus, the Parks Department getting ready for the winter season. We'll take a look at how the preparations are coming along.
It's the last chance for Ashley's Black Friday mattress sale. For a limited time, save big on Tempur-Pedic and Purple adjustable mattress sets. Plus, get 60 months special financing and free delivery. Hurry in for Black Friday mattress savings. Only at Ashley.
Take your bathroom from old to new, from outdated to the modern shower of your dreams in as little as 1 day. Just call Mad City Baths, Wisconsin's #1 remodeler and trusted local source for American-made baths, tub-to-shower conversions, and walk-in tubs. Plus, it's our end-of-year savings event. Receive 75% off installation of a new bath or shower, and we install year-round. But purchase now to get $750 in Mad City cash for future home improvements. Pick up the phone, schedule a free estimate. With our price lock guarantee, we'll guarantee your price for 1 year and receive a free $75 restaurant.com gift card with in-home estimate. Plus, call during this program for great financing, no interest and no payments till 2026. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
If you're planning a private party or need catering, why not treat yourself to the best of Madison? Buck and Honey's, 7 special event spaces and the award-winning catering you deserve. Make it Buck and Honey's, Monona, Sun Prairie, and Wanakee.
Ashley's Black Friday sale is ending soon. Save big on furniture doorbusters, now up to 68% off. Plus 60 months special financing, no minimum and no money down. Hurry in before these savings are gone at Ashley. You're watching News 3 Now at 6.
Welcome back. Work is underway to get Madison's outdoor ice rinks ready for winter, but don't pull out those skates just yet. This is video from Elver Park, where you can see the boards are going up in anticipation of the winter season. Other city ice rinks are in varying stages of preparation, but until the weather cooperates, they won't be ready for skating.
We always try to have the ice rinks open and ready by the start of winter break for the Madison area schools. But again, that's just a date we shoot for, and we definitely need an assist from the weather to be able to do that.
So what's the weather they're looking for? They need some nights below 20 degrees and days below freezing with some clouds, but no snow. And calling on weather watchers and ice experts of all ages, the 11th annual Mendota Freeze Contest is underway. The contest asks people to guess the official ice-on date for Lake Mendota. The freeze date last winter was January 7th, but the average date is December 20th. A winner will randomly be selected from all entrants who guess the correct freeze date, and they'll receive a $1,000 gift card from Land's End. Coming up, helping those who have helped us. When we come back after going through the longest deployment during the pandemic, a new program is helping the 20,000 members of the Wisconsin National Guard, how it works and what it's specifically focusing on. And we could see a brief warm-up before we head into a frigid weekend. Gary's back with your complete forecast next.
It's the Hy-Vee Red Hot Weekend Baking Sale this Friday through Sunday. 4 pounds of That Smart Sugar, only $1.48. Chex cereal, only $1.99. And Skippy Peanut Butter, only $1.77. Scan the code, get deals, only at Hy-Vee.
Your business is made from your DNA. Your blood, your sweat, your tears. From a gleam in your eye, you gave it what it needed to grow into the pride and joy it has become. You wouldn't dream of letting anything bad happen to it, so you lavish it with love and wrap it in the cozy warmth of the silver lining. Pamper your business with a policy from West Bend.
Mad City Baths can update your bathroom for the new year with a new bath or shower installed in as little as 1 day. It's our end-of-year savings event. Receive 75% off installation and get $750 in Mad City cash for future home improvements. You'll receive a free $75 restaurant.com gift card with in-home estimate. With our price lock guarantee, we'll guarantee your price for 1 year. Plus, call during this program for no interest and no payments till 2026.
Experience does count. When you're shopping for new furniture, a mattress set, or flooring, come to the experts at McGann Furniture and Flooring in Baraboo. Our experienced staff is well-trained in home decorating and will answer all your questions so you can buy with confidence. You'll find big city selection and an enjoyable shopping experience. And remember, we don't raise prices only to lower them later for a sale. Come see the difference experience can make at McGann Furniture and Flooring, downtown Baraboo.
Clean, safe, fun. I wanted it all when we needed daytime care for Mom. Oh, Grace's new adult day center is so nice. Now she goes twice a week while I'm at work and loves it.
A Grace, caring every step of the way.
Do you have an idea for an invention, but you don't know what to do next? Call InventHelp. They've been helping inventors for 35 years. Call today for free information.
Call 800-550-5543.
It's the Hy-Vee Red Hot Weekend Baking Sale this Friday through Sunday. Hy-Vee brown sugar or powdered sugar, only $1.68. Nestle Toll House morsels, only $2.18. And 5 pounds of Hy-Vee flour, only $1.68. Only at Hy-Vee.
You are watching News 3 Now at 6.
In recent years, of course, during the pandemic, the Wisconsin National Guard answered the call. From helping out with COVID testing to managing the vaccine stockpile, what the Guard calls its operational tempo hit a new gear. And now a new program is helping this great state resource become well again.
The one thing that keeps me up at night is the health and wellness of our force here in Wisconsin.
As the COVID-19 pandemic settled down, the Wisconsin National Guard needed a boost.
We were the front line between the Wisconsin National Guard and healthcare folks out there trying to actually take care of the COVID pandemic and the people. There was no hunkering down at home.
The pandemic response in 2021 was the longest and largest sustained domestic mobilization in Guard history. And that's on top of other missions, like preserving public safety in Kenosha after the shooting of Jacob Blake, protecting the inauguration of President Joe Biden after the Capitol insurrection, not to mention overseas deployments. Many were asking for just a little help.
Folks are getting in financial trouble. Their mental health is suffering. They're just stressed out, frankly.
One of the fundamental strategies behind CHW is that if we build a strong Wisconsin, we're going to have a strong Wisconsin National Guard.
Nico Rude is the program manager for the Guard's new comprehensive health and wellness program.
As leaders, as mentors.
Started this year and funded by $5 million from the American Rescue Plan Act.
I think it's even having the conversation in the first place. I mean, I think so few people, and I'm talking about even non-guardsmen, right, have been asked how they're doing in the last couple of years, right? We all are struggling with a lot of things.
It's a program available now to all 20,000 members of the Guard in Wisconsin. It starts with courses that cover 5 specific pillars: a Guard member's physical and financial well-being, their social and spiritual life, and perhaps more important than ever before, their mental health.
That stuff was never talked about in the Guard before, but certainly I think a lot of Americans in general, Wisconsinites in general, are really struggling with that. And I think just even having these conversations is really refreshing to people.
This one you guys have been practicing the most in your break.
Morgan Sondelski is a full-time member of the Guard and a master fitness leader who works in the education office. The program hasn't just helped her, it's also helped her serve the soldiers she leads more effectively.
The course has really helped me feel more confident, having resources and having the skills to talk to my soldiers about what their needs are, and now I know where to direct them when there's things I can't help them with.
And what she's learned complements Morgan's civilian job perfectly, which in her case happens to be as a member of the Madison Police Department.
There is that mindset in the military that goes against mental health and other types of health other than your physical health. So being able to validate what I brought from the civilian side and get more skills from the program really helped out a lot.
It's so important to keep our service members well, and that's what we're doing.
Dina Person, a veteran of the Guard herself, is a registered dietitian and the program's nutrition manager. Services like hers are available in all corners of the state, bettering the lives of not only Guard members, but also their families.
And I feel like that's what we do in comprehensive health and wellness, is we take the service members and we make them better. And not just better for the Guard, but better for their families and for the state of Wisconsin as well.
We're basically making it more human, right? And just having people realize that everyone has challenges, right? And we just want everyone to have the tools and the support necessary to overcome whatever those challenges might be.
It's not just about helping them now and in their capacity in the military, but about helping them in any aspect of their life.
Again, that program funded through the Federal Rescue Plan Act with $5 million through 2024. The Adjutant General hopes it continues as part of the annual Guard budget once that funding expires. Meanwhile, Democratic Senator Tammy Baldwin introducing bipartisan legislation to provide health care coverage to National Guard and Reserve members. The Health Care for Our Troops Act would provide premium-free, zero-cost sharing medical coverage for selected reserve members eligible for TRICARE Reserve Select and address financial barriers to seeking mental health care. The legislation would also create an incentive for employers to hire Guard and Reserve members by lessening demand for employer-sponsored health care plans. Well, temperatures will be warming up a bit tomorrow, but they won't stay for long. Here's Gary with your forecast.
That's been the trend. We go up one day, we go down the next day. And then 3 things you need to know. Tomorrow's an up day. Winds out of the south. Temperatures up around 50 degrees by late afternoon. Clouds will come in. Might be a slight chance for a shower tomorrow evening. That's along a cold front. Then they go down again. We're back into the mid-20s on Saturday with brisk northwesterly winds, dropping those temperatures almost 25 degrees in one day. And then we come back up into the upper 30s on Sunday and be in the upper 30s on Monday. When the next weather system arrives, that could bring us a chance for a rain or snow shower, maybe a couple of flurries from Monday night into Tuesday morning. High temperature trend up for tomorrow, but after the big drop on Saturday and a little bit of a rise for Sunday and Monday, our temperatures will stay a little more consistent for next week, but they'll also be colder than normal. Highs upper 20s. mid-20s to the lower 30s. A lot of that has to do with the wind direction and snow depth. Notice very little snow from basically central Wisconsin southward to the north. Pretty widespread snow cover, not a thick snow cover, but about a good 3 to 6 inches through northwestern Wisconsin, parts of Minnesota. And then notice almost all of Canada, much of the northern portion of the United States with snow cover. So anytime the winds are out of the northwest, they're coming off of that snow cover, and it can cool us down quickly. When the winds come out of the south, they're coming off of bare ground that has a chance to warm up, and our temperatures can warm up just as quickly. So if you look at temperatures right now over that snow cover, teens, 20s, down to the south, no snow cover, winds out of the south, temperatures 40s and 50s. And compared to 24 hours ago, we're up 12 degrees, but temperatures have jumped up almost 25 degrees over parts of eastern Nebraska and western Iowa. Again, it's not going to last because just as quickly the jet stream, which right now is kind of in a west to east configuration, becomes southwesterly for tomorrow, and then boom, shifts right back to the northwest as we head into Saturday, and that drops our temperatures again. The stationary front goes into a low pressure system. Eventually that low will become a little stronger and then drag a cold front through late tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening. But in the short term, winds are out of the south. The warmer temperatures are on the other side of that stationary front, but it's pretty breezy, and that kind of offsets the temperatures. Even though they're in the lower 30s right now, those winds keep it feeling about 10 degrees colder. And as we look at future track, winds out of the south, even with clear skies tonight, temperatures will hold nearly steady. Tomorrow, sunshine in the morning gives way to clouds in the afternoon. Should be dry through the day, highs close to 50, and then just a slight chance for a shower as a cold front comes in from the north and west. You can see just a few sprinkles there, but by the time it gets cold enough for snow, the snow has gone to the north and west, or north and east, and then the winds shift to the north and west, and Saturday turns windy and colder, and those temperatures drop right back off. So as we check out your forecast for planning your night, low 31 in Mount Vernon, 30 in DeForest, and 30 for the low temperature in Marshall, but those temperatures holding nearly steady overnight. 31 Monroe, 29 in Baraboo, and 26 for the overnight low in Wautoma. Tomorrow, skies partly sunny in the morning, then more clouds in the afternoon, windy and milder, should be dry during the day, high temperature at 48. If there is a shower, it'll be tomorrow evening, right along the cold front. By Saturday morning, we'll go from 48 Friday afternoon to 15 Saturday morning, and highs only in the mid-20s on Saturday. Again, a rain snow shower chance Monday, ending as flurries on Tuesday, some flurry chances Wednesday and Friday, and maybe a chance of light snow or flurries toward the end of next weekend.
And coming up in sports, a happy homecoming. Aaron Howard calls tonight's return to Madison surreal. How many tickets did the former Madison East Star have to find for tonight's game? We'll find out next on News 3 Now.
News 3 Now First Warn Weather is brought to you by Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor.
Discover a shopping and design experience as comfortable as the furniture. Lazy Boy Home Furnishings and Decor. Schedule your free design consultation today.
Don't go another year with that old, outdated bathtub. Replace it with a new walk-in shower or a new walk-in tub with relaxing hydrotherapy. With more than 50,000 satisfied customers and an A+ rating with the BBB, homeowners trust Mad City Baths. With installations in as little as 1 day, backed with a double lifetime labor warranty. It's our end-of-year savings event. Receive 75% off installation. Plus, get $750 in Mad City cash for future home improvements. And receive a free $75 Restaurant.com gift card with in-home estimate. Remember, with our price lock guarantee, we'll guarantee your price for 1 year. Plus, last chance to call during this program for no interest and no payments till 2026. From Madison throughout South Central Wisconsin, call 608-729-4466. That's 608-729-4466.
Sometimes a cough isn't just a cough, so it's better to be prepared. Keeping Binax Now handy makes it easy to test, and self-test kits may be reimbursable with no copay through your health plan. With Binax Now, you'll have reliable results in 15 minutes with the self-test that features the same technology doctors use and detects multiple variants, including Omicron BA.5. So you can always be prepared with Binax Now, the #1 COVID-19 self-test in the U.S.
Hey, there's my girl. Who's that?
Life
Life can be uncomfortable. Your home doesn't have to be. Whether you're looking for all the advanced features or something with a lower upfront cost, with Rheem heating equipment, you can stay comfortable even in the most uncomfortable situations.
Oh, come on. Yes, let's go.
Feel the Wohlers difference. Call Wohlers Heating and Air Conditioning today, serving Dane County for over 45 years.
Be prepared for winter weather. Trust the First Warn Weather Team to give you clear, timely, and accurate info, keeping you safe and ahead of the storms. Your certified, most accurate team, First Warn Weather. Only on News 3 Now.
Saturday, the I-94 rivalry news in Milwaukee when Wisconsin travels the Pfizer Forum to take on Marquette. And these two teams aren't really big fans of one another. The Badgers lead the all-time series, but in the last 10, well, they've been competitive. 5 wins for Marquette, 5 for UW. And while bragging rights are up for grabs, Greg Gard's squad isn't buying into all the hype around the rivalry.
Obviously knew it was a huge in-state rivalry. There's a ton that rides on the game in terms of, like, you know, whatever the fans want to say in terms of bragging rights. But, yeah, there's a lot of build-up that goes into it. But, like I said, trying to keep that same approach for every game.
It's a game, you know, a lot of people look forward to, but it's just another game for us to go out there. You know, it's the next opponent on our schedule. And so we just want to go out there, you know, play our ball and play the right way and win.
Tonight, the Wisconsin women's basketball team takes on Florida State in the Big Ten ACC Challenge, and there's going to be a familiar face with the Seminoles. Former Madison East standout Erin Howard is back in her home state to play at the Kohl Center for the first time in her career. Now, it's been a busy week for Howard. Not only did she have to study the scouting report, but she also had to try and find over 100 tickets for friends and family. And for Howard, having this opportunity, well, it's one she'll remember forever.
It's amazing to rep the East Side and just everyone coming out today and seeing all my friends from home, everyone I grew up with, so it means everything to me. It's like a surreal moment, like life comes full circle. My family gets down to Florida a lot, actually. My dad's almost at every home game, so it's not going to be too much difference playing in front of them, but all of my friends and like old teachers, coaches, my high school program's coming out, so all of them, it's going to be really fun and exciting to play in front of them.
For the first time since Game 2 of the first round of the playoffs, Chris Middleton will be back on the court. The Bucks guard is expected to make his season debut tomorrow night against the Lakers. Remember, Middleton had wrist surgery in the offseason to repair torn ligaments. And Christian Watson has been named the NFL's Offensive Rookie of the Month, and what a November it's been for the Packers rookie wideout. The second-round draft pick has 14 catches for 289 yards and 6 touchdowns in those 4 games. Watson is the first Packer to win this award since 2015.
Gary's excited to see him against the Bears this weekend.
Okay.
Well, there's
Right,
that
Gary?
face. No. Final check of the forecast, Gary.
Temperatures are okay out there, but it is a little chilly because of the breeze. There's a live view from the Edgewater Sky Camp across Dane County. Temperatures very close to freezing. 33 Oregon, 33 in McFarland, and 33 in Deerfield. Across the rest of southern Wisconsin, temperatures range from 28 in Waukesha, 31 in Monroe, and 33 in Platteville. Factor in the winds, though, and it feels good. 10 to 15 degrees colder. 18 right now, the wind chill at the Baraboo Dells Airport.
It is chilly out there, Gary. Thank you, and thanks for joining us for News 3 Now at 6. Have a good evening. We'll see you back here tonight at 10.